before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the 5. And for San Antonio, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Doug McDermott, and it's Jones in at the 1. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Zubats comes with a double team. McDermott from outside. Pure from three-point range.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest, or he'll make you pay.
Count it. Good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Vassell passes to Johnson. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Leonard. Back to Wall. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Jones. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Powell's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
George, good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Good work there as it goes.
That's just a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Leonard. George, good. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Outside Jones. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Johnson passes to Jones. Shoots over Wall. And it's Wall with the block.
John Wall, such a smart, disruptive defender.
Pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Assisted by
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Vassell. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Wall. And he drains the quick shot. San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Zubac. Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Man, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Here's Primo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to go on Paul George. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his teams.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Now here's Richardson. Lets a floater go. Pass to Bates-Diop. Out to the wing. Here's Sohan. Here's Collins. Here's Primo. From downtown. The shot by Sohan, no good. 1:15 left in the first. Jackson, the pass to George. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Richardson takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, show off that handle, Josh Richardson. That's a tight-looking move.
Here's Mann, guarded by Richardson. Mann misses. San Antonio shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Bates-Diop. Pass to Primo.
Clippers foul.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Jang, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
That one goes in. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Primo, defended by Jackson. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
At the line for your Spurs, Josh Primo.
He does not get the second one. Pass to Mann. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul. Shooting for LA, Terrence Mann. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. Richardson for 3. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Clippers ahead, up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
Spurs fans, no reason to cry.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
McDermott and Johnson are the forwards. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Leonard. And drilled from 6 feet.
Assisted.
Leonard's got 6.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Now here's McDermott. Defense right on him. And he makes it. Jang's got his first 2 points. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Paul George, he's checked in for coffee. Jones in the post. Wall covering. Vassell against Powell. Vassell passes to Jones. Clock is at 3. And he converts the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Lets it fly. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Oh, got that one up quick. George has got 10 points in the game.
Hey, you're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft holds some of those elite prospects.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Kennard's checked in. Pass to Vassell. The floater. The shot, no good. Ooh, nice D from Kennard. Here's George. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Vassell. Gets it to go from the corner.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found it.
And it's good for 2. George has got 6 in the quarter.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And again, it's Paul George. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Vassell passes to Johnson. Vassell against Kennard. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. It's his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Collins. San Antonio again missing.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Richardson against Kennard. Zubats comes with a double team. Shot clock at 6. Hits a three-pointer. He has 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pass to Sohan. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Stolen by Collins. On the wing, Richardson. No one near him. Poke loose.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Wall. Kennard outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
3.
Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Here's Primo. Wall covering. Floats one up. Primo. Good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Kennard finds Wall. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Well, now we have some time.
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. Whole other half. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man would say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. I mean, Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. San Antonio ball.
Here's Jones. Off the inbound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for your Spurs, Trey Jones. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, When he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Jones hits them both.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Covington's checked in for Zubac.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's Johnson.
One of the best defensive players in the entire league. Kawhi Leonard, so hard to get a clean look against him.
George, a deep three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Reggie Jackson.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To the inside, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Good on the shot. George has got 19 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
That free throw misses. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Vassell outside. Here's Jones. Tries again, and he lays it in. Jones has got 8.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And stolen by Covington. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jackson.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Vassell outside. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Jones. Misses from close range. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. And the basket by Coffey. And the Clippers lead by 14.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over and grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
So both teams changing it up here.
Again, your Spurs.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Richardson, that's good.
Well, you love that Josh Richardson doing some work on the painted area. Go ahead, Josh.
Here's Mann. There's the triple. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Jang. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. On Robert Covington.
Now this is, to me, where Zhang is really starting to improve, making moves inside that force the defender's hand.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Jackson. The 3. And that one's good. Man's got 5 now.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And stolen by Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Wow, Mr. Covington letting you know he can put it on the deck and get to the cup. That is nicely done.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Outside Richardson. San Antonio again missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
That's a little bit about balance and concentration. Jackson absorbs the contact and makes the shot anyway.
Pass to Primo. Here's Bates Diop. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Covington passes to Morris. Back to Covington. Here's the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, you've got to be able to attack the rim off the perimeter. Josh Richardson sending a message with that dunk.
To the paint. It's picked off. Pass to Primo. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Woo-hoo, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
And that one drops.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage.
52, the Clippers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Doug McDermott. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to George. Let's go with a 3. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 11 so far. With the 10-footer. Here's Pirtle. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Leonard's shot's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's McDermott. And rejected. It's George on the wing, defended by Jones. Leonard, good. And the Clippers lead by 19. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
San Antonio calls timeout.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And San Antonio has possession. 19-point game.
Fans, that was your Spurs.
Johnson passes to Pirtle. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Pirtle with the bucket.
Jakob Pirtle is cooking today. This guy has tremendous upside, good touch, and a really good feel for the game.
Here's Jackson. Off the left rim and out. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. To the inside, Pirtle. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Up top, Zubats, defended by Jones. His first shot attempt, and he gets the bucket. Zubats has got his first points of the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubats. That'll be a second foul of the game. John Wall, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Clipper substitution.
Jones finds Vassell. Up and in on the layup.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Wall attacking. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
From the baseline, San Antonio with a rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Vassell passes to Pirtle. That one's good for 2. Pirtle's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Oh, deflected. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 14.
San Antonio.
1:46 left to play in the 4th quarter.
It's time to fire off some T-shirts.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Takes a 13-footer. Zubac passes to Powell. Wall for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Vassell finds Pirtle. And Wall pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Wall, the pass to George. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones, second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And here's Wall. Pass to George. From deep. Nails it.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here now with John Wall. John, you guys were scoring really well tonight. What was the key to unlocking your offense?
Well, with us, do a great job me just attacking, trying to get into the paint. Trying to find my teammates and let these guys knock down shots. And we did a great job of just closing out the game.
You knew to be the aggressor tonight. Thanks, John.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.